just like this, and me sort of talking like Stephen Hawking, just like. Basically, stuff like that. I feel like I'm like Stephen Hawking over here, like. Carito's first one in the room. What's up? Yeah, we got a few things to discuss in here. You want to be part of the audience, Stephen Shaw?
Still gonna get a drink really quickly.
Gonna get a drink, okay. I don't drive you to drink, right?
Stephen Hawking died of a blue screen.
Yeah, I think he did. He died of that. He was like, I don't know what you're talking about.
He was always dancing too much.
Yeah, really. So he was tough.
He made too many silly facial expressions.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
He was clearly talking too much.
Oh yeah.
Wait time. Love you.
Love you too.
Yeah, this is how Steven and I are always interacting. Yeah, we've got a few things to discuss up in the chat here, Carito. Nice to see you. We've got a few things to discuss. Sounds like you were trying to make an indigenous song from Native America somewhat. Yeah, like. And I ain't being offensive to no one because one of my best friends is actually part Native American, so I make fun of everything. I make fun of everything, everywhere, every time. Okay, nothing's off limits. I have a very dark sense of humor, and I simply don't give a fuck. Oh yes, and yes, Joey, what's up, man? Happy birthday to you, bro. Did you do anything special? Well, I know another big specialty is come join your pal Zach up in here. Come join. We've got Gotcha Tails up in here. We've got Gotcha Tails up in here. So let's see. We've got a few things to discuss. Couple things, but mainly it focuses on one topic in particular. So I'm just gonna load this up. I'll just need a minute. I just want to load up the just want to load this up. Oh, look, it's Dark Reaper. It's Dark Reaper. What's up, bro? What's up, brother? What did you say here? Let me check the thing real quick. Sorry I couldn't tune into your last stream due to recent hurricane that struck my city, which caused the power to go out. Also, your Stephen Hawking impression is still hilarious. I appreciate that, dude. So even as a gay man, you'd use the word that some rhymes with maggot, but in a much different context. Yes, actually, because that's just a fancy word that literally just means someone that is just so fucking inept and stupid that there's literally no stronger word to describe just how stupid they are. Do you think that you could beat up Jackie Chan? I don't know, that's pretty tough to beat. Oh yeah, by the way, my fans in Florida, hope you guys didn't get hit too bad, because I think it's already past there. But yeah, I was thinking about them a lot. Oh, we got Adam up in here. We got a lot of peeps up in here. I'm telling you, between 6 and 8 is the peak time for my stream. That's why I usually try to stream at this time whenever I can, because this is like the peak time. This is like the peak time, and the good kind of peak time. Happy birthday to Joey, and hello Adam. It's nice to see you, brother. It's nice to see everybody up in here. So yeah, let's dive into a few things before I go torture myself with more Diner Dash flow through time, because those levels are just getting fucking impossible. I have a little bit more time to play because, although I do have a little bit more time to play because Steven's already home. I worked from 8 to 4 today. Traffic was a little bit insane, but that's to be expected. So I'm home now. Been home for a couple hours, had dinner, so I'm all freshened up and just sitting here chilling in my pajamas, which is what I'm gonna do. Which is what I'm gonna be doing for the rest of the fucking evening. That's what I'm gonna be doing. So about this whole fucking Russian about this whole like Russian pipeline bullshit. So apparently, the whole pipeline got blown up. Apparently, the Nord Stream pipeline apparently got blown up or something fucking crazy, or got shut off or something. Just this whole thing. But you're not gonna believe who the U.S. and the EU blamed, right? Can you take a guess? Who do you think that they blamed today? Huh. Who do you think they blamed today? Who do you think they blamed? Who have they been blaming for this entire thing? Even though the U.S. and NATO was escalating with Russia, armed a bunch of neo-Nazis, has been expanding on Russia's borders, and has repeatedly been poking the stick in Russia's eyes. Yeah, who do you think we blamed for the whole Nord Stream pipeline? Oh yeah, blamed Russia, saying that Putin blown it up. Yeah, because as if Putin's gonna blow up his own fucking pipeline. Like, get the fuck out of here. As if Putin's even gonna remotely do that. Why would he do that? Yeah, that's right. He wouldn't do that. He isn't gonna do it, and he didn't do it. Okay. It's like, oh, Russia blew up the pipeline. First of all, how the fuck would you know? It's like, were you over there? Were you over there when he did it? Just like my grandmother always said. My grandmother on my dad's side, who unfortunately passed away a few years ago. Her famous expression was, like, I don't know. I'm not up there with them. You know, my grandma, she used to say that all the time when she didn't know the answer to a question. She'd be like, I don't know. I'm not up there with them, or I'm not over there or down there with them. So yeah, it's like, how the fuck would you people know? Okay, Putin didn't do shit with the pipeline. It's a literal fucking hoax. Again, it's another staged incident just so that they can fucking try to blame Russia and bitch and moan. Oh, well, Russia's gaining more territory or whatever. Well, yeah, I mean, that's what's going to happen because they're just keeping it going and going and going and going. Okay, so this whole Nord Stream pipeline is a bunch of fucking bullshit. Russia had nothing to do with it, and that's a fact. Russia had nothing to do with it. It was probably Biden. Biden probably blew it up. Or some EU leader probably blew it up. I mean, after all, the UK's current prime minister said that she wanted to drop nukes on Russia. So she literally wants World War III. Oh yeah, by the way, good fucking riddance to Trevor Noah. Trevor Noah is finally out the door. Finally, good riddance, fucking establishment shill. Good fucking riddance. Can you bring Jon Stewart back? Well, by the way, I've been a little disappointed. With some of Jon Stewart's takes on the neo-Nazis in Ukraine, because it appears he's a little supportive of them. But still, though, I might be a little disappointed in him for that, but here's the thing. I would still take him over fucking Trevor Noah any day of the week. Fuck him. Good riddance. Nothing of value is lost as a result of that. So no, I don't give two shits about this whole Nord Stream pipeline. I only feel bad for the civilians in Europe who are going to be suffering heavily this winter, okay? You know why? Because the whole thing is literally an energy war. I'll tell you right now what this whole thing is, including Liz Truss of the UK, who literally wants to drop bombs on Russia. The whole thing is literally, and yes, it is elitists that have every single thing to do with this. It is literally the elites that have every single thing to do with this. And I'll tell you right now, it's an energy war between the U.S. and Russia. The U.S. wants Europe to rely on us for gas and oil and energy and say, oh no, we don't want you to rely on them. And oh my God, I don't want you to rely on Russia. No, don't rely on Russia. No, don't rely on Russia. Rely on us, America. Come rely on us. The whole thing is fucking ridiculous. It's a literal energy war on Russia's frontier. Okay? And you know what? I am 100% for abolishing NATO at this point. You know why? I was kind of sort of mixed on the idea, like, okay, maybe a little tidbits of it will be fine, whatever. But no, I've come to the sense of, no, NATO is just unfucking believable. NATO is a literal provocateur on Russia's frontier. NATO is a literal provocateur on Russia's frontier. Okay, and I am like getting sick and tired of talking about this, but stupid little things are coming out because the U.S. is just constantly trying to provoke Russia. Is literally just trying to provoke Russia and then supporting a bunch of fucking Ukraine Nazis. Okay, supporting a bunch of Ukraine Nazis. You know who said that NATO should be abolished? One of Vladimir Putin's biggest allies, the Venezuelan, one of them, Venezuela's president, Nicolas Maduro. That's one of them, yeah, that's for sure. Nicolas Maduro said this. Evo Morales, the former socialist president of Bolivia, you know, the one that the U.S. and Israel overthrew in Latin America, and to put in Janina Nez, and then the socialists got back in and then overthrew her. Now she's serving a 10-year prison sentence for genocide, and now the socialists are back in power in Bolivia, and Joe Biden is not too happy about that. Who the fuck cares what that asshole thinks? Fuck him. I don't give a fuck about what he thinks. Fuck him. And yeah, I hope that Sam Cedar goes next. Okay, I hope he does too. I hope he goes too. No, the whole thing is fucking absolutely ridiculous. It's an energy war on Russia's frontier. Evo Morales said that we need to abolish NATO. And I'm agreeing with him. NATO is a threat to the world, must be dissolved. I agree with him 100%. And then the fucking American imperialists like Biden, they're all a bunch of fucking imperialists. But let's just call them all just imperialists because that's what they are. So the American imperialists, okay, you know what they're all saying right now? And hello to everybody who's in here. Hello, everybody. Everybody, I go into these big tangents and and like people pouring into the stream to see me ranting and raving and everything about this whole thing. Man, this is a big peak time stream. This is big shit. Yeah, well, what the fuck was I talking about? Oh, yeah, saying about NATO should be dissolved or disorganized. I agree 100%. Trying to act like, all these countries are on our side and on Ukraine's side. Oh, really? Only the NATO countries are on your side, are literally on your side. None of these countries in Latin America are on your side. None of these countries in the Asia Pacific or the Global South or in Africa. Literally, the African Union told Biden to fuck off when he was trying to say, Africa shouldn't be relying on Russia and shouldn't be relying on China, even though Russia and China is actually helping the developing world in Africa and the underdeveloped world and all that. So, yeah. So I don't give a fuck about any of it. Okay? They blew up this fucking pipeline. They knew that they knew that they were going to do it. They did it, and they did it deliberately so they could turn around and blame Russia for it. Just so they could blame Russia and blame Russia for everything, because Russia is to blame for everything wrong in the world. Russia's to blame. Big bad evil Vladimir is bad and wrong for everything. And by the way, Z. I got Germany banning, stupid free speech laws. Exactly. Yeah, Z. They fucking banned the letter Z because it's Operation Z. And yes, it is true that Trevor Noah is leaving the show. No, it's a good riddance. Good fucking riddance. I'd say I had plan. Is it wrong to say I had plans to join in the military, particularly Army or Marines? Not necessarily. NATO knew that Russia would invade Ukraine, so they set the tensions higher, and now here we are. Yeah, exactly. They've been expanding for decades. They've been expanding, and they've been arming the fucking neo-Nazis in the Donbass region in that particular area in Ukraine. They were doing this. And over this whole Crimea thing. It all started under Obama in 2013 and 2014 with the U.S.-led coup in Ukraine. And then it paved the way for Zelensky, a.k.a. Mr. Yoga Teacher, to come in there, dressed up like he's a fucking goddamn yoga teacher or a Planet Fitness instructor. It's fucking pathetic. How can you listen to these people and take them seriously? Oh, that's right. We know who would take them seriously. Sam Cedar would take them seriously. The Young Turks would take them seriously. All these fucking people would take them seriously. The whole thing is fucking so ridiculous. Whole thing is so fucking ridiculous. And the squad doesn't care. The squad is continuing this whole thing. Continuing the whole thing. So, there were already negotiations. I mean, the Minsk talks, the Minsk agreements between Ukraine, Belarus, and Russia. Ukraine, Belarus, and Russia. The Minsk agreements. That was their chance to talk and have peace. But now they're all at war, and they're at war because the U.S. and NATO escalated them into war, and that is that is a literal fact. They lied and broke the deal. They did it. They absolutely broke the deal. They've always broken the deal, dude. One fault of Russia's part is they promised to Ukraine they wouldn't invade, but they did anyway. Yeah, but they were feeling threatened because the thing is that they were threatening them and all that. But Aaron Mate and I can agree that we can't. It's probably just not their. It's arguable to say that this was their last option or something. I mean, that's kind of arguable. Yeah, sure it is. But this whole thing wouldn't have happened if NATO didn't expand on Russia's borders. This wouldn't have happened. This wouldn't have happened. If it wasn't for that, this whole thing would not have happened. You remember that Lithuania, unfortunately, they became pro-NATO, pro-Ukraine, pro-Taiwan, and blames Putin and China for all their problems, and also blame Belarus. Yeah, exactly. See, it's all these countries that are all forming on Russia's borders and pointing missiles at them and everything. The whole thing is so stupid. How can anybody sit there and be like, oh yeah, this whole... Hey, Gage, how you doing? Just here going off about a bunch of shit. Yeah, no, this whole Nord Stream pipeline is so fucking ridiculous. But then when these energy costs go through the roof in Europe and everything, they're going to blame Russia for it when it's not Russia's fault in the slightest. It isn't Russia's fault in the slightest. Russia is not doing anything wrong in this scenario. They're not doing any of it. It's just a fucking distraction for Biden and the imperialists. That's all it is. It's literally a fucking false flag attack. It's literally almost like a false flag attack, but it's a real attack. But it's a false flag to try to false flag Russia into saying, oh, it's Russia's fault. Russia cut off energy to Europe. Oh my God, Russia cut off energy to Europe and everything else. The whole thing is fucking ridiculous. Dude, this is like the number one reason I can't stand Biden. I literally almost can't stand him. I can't stand him just as much as the neocons. They're all in agreement with each other. Bernie Sanders agrees with Joe Biden on this. He's doing that too. He's doing the same thing. He's doing that. He's expanding and he's doing all this and that. He's doing exactly what Trump did, but worse. Because this is a literal fucking proxy war with Russia. Okay? This is a literal proxy war with Russia. And this is what made me, okay, this is what turned me further left of all of the Democrats. This is what made me turn into the further left guy that I am, the fucking revolutionary socialist that I am at this point. The reason is because they didn't leave, they left me. I didn't leave them. I was in agreement with a lot of them for a long time. I was with Bernie Sanders on a lot of things for a long time. I was with a lot of them, but then they left, and then now they're fucking advocating for war with Russia on Russia's frontier, starting NATO proxy wars. The false flags staged chemical attacks in Syria, trying to overthrow socialist governments in Latin America and the Caribbean, trying to undermine the Horn of Africa, Eritrea and Ethiopia and Myanmar, and and now they're trying to ignite civil unrest in Iran and blaming the Iranian leaders for it and everything else. And then propping up puppet dictators, propping up puppet dictators all throughout Latin America and the Caribbean, propping up the right-wing dictator in Brazil, doing it. They did it with Colombia. They're doing it with. They're doing it in El Salvador. They're igniting it. This is why this whole fucking migrant thing is a bunch of fucking goddamn hypocrisy on both Ron DeSantis and Biden. They're all a bunch of hypocrites. The whole entire thing is they're filled with a bunch of fucking hypocrites. I'm talking about the far left. There's a bunch of Karens nowadays. They are, bro. They are fucking Karens. Every single one of them. They're all a bunch of fucking Karens. But I'm left in my own way. And I know I come off like I'm far left, but I'm really not. I'm just left in my own way. Okay? Maybe in theory I'm further left than these people. But the thing is that I don't act like it. Because we don't act like it. Because we just don't act like it. Okay, so whatever. Maybe it was Russia's final decision that they wanted to make. Well, I don't know. It probably was. Because, and then guess what? You know what the other thing I wanted to talk about too? Now they're trying to blame Tucker Carlson for it. They were trying to say that, oh, Tucker Carlson had a fucking thing to it. By the way, I've been watching some Tucker Carlson segments, and overall I'm kind of half and half with them. A lot of things he says, I'm like, yeah, I don't agree with. But on this whole Russia-Ukraine thing, I'm like, yeah, rock on, bro. I agree, 100%. Him and Tulsi Gabbard are a great team. Like him and Tulsi Gabbard are a great team. Both of them, they're a great team. I wish Jimmy Dore could go on the Daily Show. We need Jimmy Dore on the Daily Show. I think that would be fucking fire. I mean, I don't have a problem with someone being left-wing, but the far left is extremely corrupted. Yeah, bro, that's exactly where I stand. I stand corrected. Okay? I stand corrected. Just because I have a lot of, just because I got a lot of Marxist fans and I am subscribed to a lot of Marxist channels, that doesn't change how I see the world. I just see the world from an anti-imperialist perspective. Okay? I just see the world from an anti-imperialist perspective, but no, oh, yeah, that's what it means. It literally means, oh, you're pushing Russian propaganda on this channel and all that. And that's what you're doing, Zach. That's what you're doing. Like, oh, that's what you're doing. That's what you're doing. Well, do you know why I am? Oh, they got mad at you. The gray zone is telling the truth about Donbass, but meaning they're saying Russia killed Ukrainians. Yeah, dude, the gray zone tells the truth. And their channel is getting smeared. And their channel is getting smeared on Wikipedia. So is in Mint Press News. Mint Press News' channel, their Wikipedia page is getting smeared. Aaron Mate's page, Max Blumenthal's page, Jimmy Dore's page getting... Even Abby Martin's page, to some extent, was also getting smeared for a while. But then I think people went in and corrected it. Which, by the way, Abby Martin of the Empire Files, I also recommend her. Abby Martin is phenomenal. I love Abby Martin. Abby Martin gets it right on, like, I'd say over 90% of the issues. She's someone I also regularly listen to as well. She was also being seriously undermined. She was being seriously undermined. Abby Martin was being undermined by U.S. sanctions in Latin America, particularly against Venezuela, Cuba, and Nicaragua, because she was trying to report on this. But because Mike Pompeo, who was Trump's Secretary of State, who was a fucking piece of shit, who was a fucking warmongering, bloodthirsty piece of shit, a fucking goddamn murdering, fat fucking buck-toothed clown, literally has never met a war he didn't love. That dude tried to undermine her more times than I can even care to count. The whole thing was such a joke. Not to say that Trump didn't have a hand behind that, because, oh, let me tell ya, he did. I mean, the Russians are technically killing civilians in Ukraine. They're showing a video of the Russian tank blowing up a car. Well, see, here's the thing, dude. The thing is that Russia's retaliating against what NATO's doing to them. I mean, that's what they're doing to them. I mean, sure, I mean, this is what happens with war. This is what happens with war. No, nobody wanted this war except for the U.S. and NATO. They wanted this war all along, okay? Okay, it's literally like Ukraine invaded itself. It's almost like Ukraine invaded itself and they're just crying wolf over Russia, okay? They wanted this war. They've been expanding on Russia's frontier. They wanted the war, so let them go have their war. Okay? They invaded themselves. They want to go invade themselves. Good, let them do it. Okay? Just leave the fucking U.S. out of it. But no, you got Zelensky trying to sit there and dictate and fucking dictate and wag the finger about, oh, U.S., you got to do this. Label Russia as a terrorist state. Do this. Try to break off ties with Russia. Do this. Start a war over me. Just let the world crumble because of me. Let the world crumble because of my NATO proxy war. But by the way, I want it, by the way. And now we're going to have the Europe pit against each other now with the fucking fascist, borderline authoritarian now in office in Italy, which now the fucking shit-lip leaders in Europe, like in Western Europe, are going to hate this current Italian Prime Minister, Giorgia Meloni, and rightfully so, because she's a fucking piece of shit. She's also literally like a borderline neo-fascist, but that's going to pit them against each other. No, dude, I just don't care. The whole thing is fucking ridiculous. Well, no, a war is bad no matter who does it. You're right on that, bro. You're absolutely right on that. I'm just saying this is exactly what's going on. He talks about how Trump can't, but he's a hypocrite. Yeah, dude, Joe Biden can't stop bitching about MAGA. MAGA this, MAGA that, and oh, blah, 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 blah. Exactly, Dark Reaper. 100% what I've been saying. He wouldn't be here if NATO didn't get involved. And then when you try to say this, oh, but NATO has to protect Ukraine against Russia. Who is NATO defending? NATO's not defending anyone. NATO is just a fucking literal, like a provocateur, a literal provocative entity. Like, look at me, spotlight on me. It's like, look at me, spotlight on me. Let's start a war on Russia's frontier. Look at me, spotlight on me. And look at fucking Zelensky. Yeah, I hate Hunter Avalon too. Dude, Hunter Avalon probably supports fucking Ukraine. He's probably one of those fucking idiots with the Ukraine flag and all this other shit. I see that all over the place in Massachusetts. I mean, I see it in New Hampshire too. I see it almost everywhere I go. Yeah, all the news is just Ukraine is a victim. Ukraine is a victim. Russia bad no matter what. Russia did this. Russia is wrong no matter what. Let's go fucking kiss Zelensky's ass. Let's go send a bunch of money over. Because we're a fucking empire. Because we're a fucking empire, and these goddamn piece of shit politicians are leading us into it. It's almost like World War III. It's almost like we are in a de facto World War III with Russia. Did you know what's worse about Italy's new prime minister? They support Taiwan, called China communist bad all day, but it's so different from Biden on all that. Well, yeah, dude, that's what the neocons and neoliberals agree on. They want to start a war with China. Oh, yeah, they also want to start a war with them over their fucking fake-ass bullshit Uyghur Muslim nonsense. What news source I want is just to report the current events, but also letting the people hear from both sides, depending on what the news is reporting on. Well, then, dude, you would really like the Gray Zone, or you'd really like the Empire Files with Abby Martin, or Mint Press News. Mint Press News is awesome, dude. I highly recommend Mint Press News. Mint Press News is awesome. I highly recommend Mint Press News. I say check out Mint Press News. Yeah, exactly, Karita. You can test yourself. Dude, you can test yourself in a variety of different ways, but it's not going to change the facts. Okay? It's not going to change the facts. Oh, sorry that I'm sympathetic with Russia. Sorry if I'm doing the stuff like this. Well, the reason is because we need to do more. We need to continue to do more about it. And by the way, I think it's pretty obvious, okay? I think it's pretty obvious that I am who I am and who I say I am. I say who I am. Y'all know who we... You know, everybody knows, but I think it's hilarious. It's hilarious because because that's all they'll throw at you nowadays. All they'll throw at you is just you're a Russian puppet, an authoritarian apologist, and oh no, he supports Russia, best friend. Yeah, exactly. Oh, you didn't need to retract it. You were 100% right. That's true. I don't like to pick a side, but I don't side with our government because our government sucks. As I always say, I love my country, but I hate the people who run it. That's what I say. And generally speaking, I'm pretty moderate on most issues. I might sound radical in my rhetoric because I'm just so fucking fiery about it because I just got to get the message across. Waking up one American at a time. That's what we as Americans need to do. And I know you guys are awake. The good kind of woke. Not fucking woke. Oh, this is so offensive. Buh, 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 buh. Okay? That's what that is. Biden is setting tensions higher between China and Taiwan. Dude, he wants a fucking war with China. Fucking parroting the goddamn stupid bullshit about, oh, the Uyghur genocide. Another fucking goddamn hoax. Okay, there's literally no Muslims that are getting killed in the Zhejiang region of China. Okay, there ain't no Muslims being killed or nothing. It's a fucking goddamn Western lie and a hoax. Just like the Syrian chemical hoax is also a fucking hoax. This whole Ukraine mall bombing is also a hoax. It's all a bunch of fucking hoaxes, dude. They're all fake and staged. They're all NATO plots and probably Zionist plots as well. There's probably Zionist hands on it as well. Probably Rothschild hands and George Soros fucking plans. Okay? Because I guarantee you know that George Soros has some type of hand in this too. Oh, I said about George Soros, oh my god. Okay? I tend to not agree with the right wing on a lot of things, but I'll tell you right now, one of the things that they were correct about is fucking George Soros. Do you know that George Soros was funding in Malaysia during the whole Asian financial crisis going on? And at the time, Malaysia's former Prime Minister, Mahathir Mohamad, who was also an anti-imperialist figure, and he's still active in politics today, and he's in his mid-90s, which, by the way, kudos to him, by the way. Long live Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad of Malaysia. He is a brave man and a good leader. Was a good leader for the people of Malaysia. I'll tell you that right now. Anyway, tangent aside, George Soros had corrupt fundings in Malaysia, and Mahathir called them out for it. That's the thing about it. And then they turn around and call Mahathir anti-Semitic, just like they call all of us anti-Semitic. As they say, war is profiteering business. Yes, it is. And hello, Harley. How are you? Now I think we can agree Russia, China, and Iran aren't exactly democracies. We can also agree our conflicts with them. War is our fault. Yeah, okay, yeah, they're not democracies. But what's the definition of democracy nowadays? Do you see how much democracy is getting corroded all over the world? Okay, the U.S. Do you think the U.S. is a democracy? Like, nobody can sit there and tell me that the U.S. is a democracy. We're a hybrid regime. We're a fucking oligarchy and courtocracy. Okay? I'll tell you that right now. Even many of these liberal European countries, some of them are democracies, but there are a lot of them that are hybrid regimes. A lot of them are hybrid regimes and not even full democracies. There's probably only like a few full democracies left in this world. And you know what happened? We all saw that during the whole COVID crisis. We all saw what they did with the vaccine passports and the vaccine mandates and firing people that they'd enforced to take the vaccine. And you saw all of this shit, trying to undermine the human rights of the unvaccinated who had questions about the vaccine and trying to pit people against hating other people for not getting the vaccine. The whole thing was a fucking goddamn joke. Okay, so that really exposes how little democracy we actually have in this world, including in Australia, New Zealand, and many European countries, and in Canada as well, because they were also doing this as well. They were doing this in Australia, New Zealand, they were doing this, okay? Even when China does their lockdowns, I do not agree with that. I don't agree with lockdowns in general. Okay, I believe in people making medical choices for themselves. But when Joe Rogan says that, he's called an anti-vaxxer. Fucking yells and bitches and screams and moans about the fucking anti-vax nonsense. Sam Cedar, the young turds. The young turds, that's what they do. Fucking young turds. That's what they do. Sam Cedar, the damage report, the humanist report. The fucking AKA the retarded leprechaun, Sam Cedar, and the fucking retarded Amish guy. That's what I call Mike Figueredo, the fucking dumbass on the humanist report that sounds like he's got his vocal cords wrecked in a car accident. Okay? He literally looks like a dim-witted fucking Amish guy. The only thing he's missing is a fucking horse-drawn vehicle. You might as well just see the humanist report driving on a fucking horse-drawn vehicle. It's like, hey, motherfucker, why don't you make yourself useful? Hey, don't even get me started on David Pakman. Oh, my God. David Pakman literally makes me angry. You want to know what's funny? Guys, David Pakman is a fucking idiot. He's a fucking moron. He's another fucking moron. He's just as douchey and whiny and preachy as fucking Sam Cedar is at this point. He's a literal shitlib. He's literally Chris Hayes 2.0. He's literally Brian Stelter 2.0. Who the hell is David Pakman? Dude, you don't even want to know. He's literally just a watered-down version of Sam Cedar. He's literally MSNBC. He's literally just fucking Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Yes, exactly. Another fucking goddamn cello. Fucking Russia, Russia, Russia. Dude, that motherfucker pushed Russiagate so hard back in the day it wasn't even funny. But of course, there was a time I used to believe in this shit. I will admit, I used to believe in the whole Russiagate nonsense. I admit, I used to think Russia was a bad actor at one point. At one point I did. During the Trump years I did because I hated Trump. I still do. I despise fucking Trump. I despise Trump, never liked him, never will like him, I never will support him. But I used to have like a fucking hatred of Trump so much that I thought, oh my God, Putin is so bad and evil. I used to think that. But then I started moderating and the times have changed. But, of course, as I just moved further left. But anyway, I moved more over to the tanky side. But anyway, I moved over to the tanky side. You got me. Fucking idiots. If you think North Korea is terrible, I say myself, it's debatable. Well, dude, I mean, North Korea, I mean, if you say NK, you're talking about North Korea and whatnot. Well, who knows? North Korea might be, I don't know. It's hard to believe anything anymore, but you know what? We should leave North Korea the fuck alone. The only reason North Korea is fucking setting off a bunch of missiles is because they see what we're trying to do. What we're trying to do with Taiwan and China and all this other shit. And South Korea is not exactly all innocent either. It's not like South Korea is not corrupt as well. They're pretty corrupt as well. South Korea is pretty corrupt as well. They're fucking one of their former presidents who was a right-wing backed dictator. It was like a fucking borderline dictator who went to jail. Park Geun-hye, she went to prison for like 5 years for corruption. She originally got like 20-something years, which I thought was actually admirable because we need to do that with our leaders. Does not want communism with uniting Korea. Dude, that's what the whole fucking Korean War was about. It was just because they didn't want North Korea's communism expanding, just like we didn't want Fidel Castro doing it. Okay, it's literally all just a bunch of fucking nonsense. So excuse me if I do come off like the way I am or whatever. I'm not saying that about you guys, I'm just being sarcastic, because sarcasm is in my blood and it's in my veins. Japan is okay, but I don't know if the Olympics of 2021 was worth it. Japan isn't bad. I actually like Japan. I kind of have a soft spot for them. They have a great culture and a great history. Yeah, they have a great, well, their history is debatable, but anyway, moving on. I like Japanese culture, and people from there are pretty chill. Japan's pretty cool. Although the record of Shinzo Abe is pretty debatable, though. But I felt for his family when he got killed, though. Not saying I was sympathetic with him or his policies or whatever, but, my thoughts were with his family, just like my thoughts were with the Queen's family. It's just out of respect, It's out of respect. I even felt bad for John McCain's family or H.W. Bush's family. Doesn't mean I feel bad for them. I mean, I fucking hope George H.W. Bush fucking rots in goddamn hell. I hope John McCain rots in fucking hell. Okay? I used to fucking be supportive of fucking John McCain at one point. There was one time I was like that, Hey, I had my days, but I have evolved. It's a domino theory. Yeah, they didn't want communism in Vietnam, so they got involved. Well, guess what? Vietnam is communist, and so isn't Laos. So isn't Laos. Laos is also communist. They're Marxist-Leninist. I don't know, guys. If I start reading Marxist scriptures on my YouTube channel. You'll probably wonder why, because they pushed me so far over the edge. Let me just say this. I'm just a left-winger. I'm just a left-wing guy that just digests things from an anti-imperialist perspective, but I also have some centrist beliefs. I have some reasonable middle ground beliefs on a few issues, but overall, I'm left. Overall, I'm just left on everything else. I am just left on everything else. But I can see both sides. That's where I stand. So, I stand on those issues. I am pro... I think you all know what I'm going to say there. I mean, y'all should know. I mean, I'm more pro-Kremlin than I'm not. I mean, but hey, there's a reason for that. There's a reason for that. It's because of the way they pushed me. They pushed me over to that way. But the more stuff that's coming out of there, I literally have become sympathetic with Russia. I am sympathetic with Russia, and that's the end of the conversation. But I'm the type of a guy that if they do something I don't agree with, I'm going to come out and vehemently say it, and I'm going to speak out against it, like the draft and so forth. Okay? Like the draft and whatnot. Our involvement in Vietnam was one of those unnecessary things we've ever done. Yeah, it was, dude. You know what else is? The drug war. Well, I'm also, well, you all know I'm pro-Syrian. I'm pro-Assad. I'm pro-Assad, pro-Kremlin, anti-imperialist, and everything else. Let's see, pro-Kremlin, pro-Assad. I'm also I'm just a Democrat. I'm just a socialist revolutionary, meaning I want a social democratic revolution worldwide. Like that's like literally what I believe in. But I'm even more to the left than that other side. I take a more. I mean, I don't know. I'm probably more closer to the. I'm not saying I am Marxist. I'm not a full-blown one, but I'm more closer to that side than I am with the current day Democrats, let's put it that way. I'm not saying that I'm full-on Marxist or full-on rah-rah this and that, but I side with them more than I side with the Western leaders, that's for sure. So, I don't know. I think it's just safe to say that I'm just a very, very lefty guy with a few middle ground views on some worldly issues, but other than that, yeah, pretty left wing. I just take things from a revolutionary and anti-imperialist perspective. That's what I am. That's who I am, and I'm not gonna deny it. I'm not gonna be a hypocrite about it. I'm not gonna sit there and play both sides and parrot anything that the media says about anything or the government says, because I don't believe anything the media tells me. I don't believe anything our government tells me. So I don't care what side. I don't want to hear it. I want to hear nothing about it. Okay? Because I don't care. This is who I am, and that's the end of the conversation. Buck fighting. Yeah, I agree. You know, Biden, you know, if I do become further left of him and I become, well, I'm already further fucking left than Joe Biden. I think that's a given. But like I said, if you see me, if you end up seeing this stream and I've got a fucking, if you see me with a Chinese or Russian flag over here, or I've got a Marxist flag over here, or a hammer and sickle flag over here, you'll know why. Okay? But by all means, ask me. Ask me, I will appear. Call me. Yeah, call me. Send me one in the mail. Oh my God, I'm fucking trolling. I'm both half trolling and half just having fun. Okay? I'm just half trolling, half having fun. Okay? I'm just playing around, having fun. Wait a minute, what was I supposed to get again? Oh yeah, that's right. Gotta get a water. Gotta get me a Powerade. I gotta get all of this stuff. I'm like walking around like Joe Biden. What? Where am I supposed to go? What? Huh? What? Wait a minute. Maybe I should get mine. You know, even my dad tells me this. Even my mom and my dad tell me that I'm pretty, that I am pretty moderate despite some of my views. Which is true, because I am. I have some moderate positions. The only reason I seem to be a far leftist is because that's how fucking right-wing the current U.S. left is. Dude, Sleepy Joe needs to go in a fucking goddamn nursing home. And you know what? If those views are controversial, if those views are if being on the if being sympathetic with Russia and doing their talking points, if that's controversial, then okay, then fine. Call me controversial, call me this. I'm happy to be that way. I'm happy to be that way, and I don't give a shit. Okay, I just don't care. I sympathize with China over Taiwan. I sympathize with Russia over Ukraine. I sympathize with all of the anti-imperialist nations around the world. Okay, it's just how it is. That's my tanky side. That's my social revolutionary side of me. I'm back, had to feed my dogs. Oh, okay. What kind of doggies do you got? What kind of doggos do you got? Sleepy Joe needs time before his nap. Dude, he needs a fucking goddamn nursing home. But I'm also the type of guy that I can listen to a Tucker Carlson segment and laugh at it. I can listen to Don't Walk Run Productions and watch them destroy Joe Biden and it's hilarious. Or when Actual Justice Warrior does it to the Young Turks because it's hilarious. Even though I am way more far to the left than those guys, okay, like Actual Justice Warrior is probably center right at best, and so is an Andrew from Don't Walk Run Productions. I mean, even Sticks, X, and Hammer, I would say, is center right at best. Libertarian, center right, whatever. I'm not a fan of the Let's Go Brandon. The Let's Go, I don't know. I think it's funny to a point, but it gets kind of old after a while. I am not a fan of Steven Crowder. I don't really care for him. I think he's used for clout chasing. Ben Shapiro, I'm not that big of a fan of, obviously. I despise his foreign policy views. He's a fucking neocon when it comes to foreign policy. He's a fucking interventionist. Tucker's the only redeeming thing on Fox News, but that's just me. Yeah, dude, yeah, I agree. Sean Hannity is he's just a fucking Republican ass kisser, and Janine Pirro is a literal fucking psychopath. Can't stand her. But no judge is a better judge in the world than the great Judith Scheinland. Oh man, nobody takes the cake of Judge Judith Scheinland. Nobody takes the cake of Judge Judy Scheinland. Nobody takes her place. She's the best. She's the best judge that there is. And the other judges as well. There's a bunch of different ones. Blaze TV still neocon, but they hate Biden. Well, funny that they claim that they're. Dude, it's just ridiculous. I don't think I'm unreasonable in the takes that I make, but whatever. Some of my views are controversial. I mean, we can have our disagreements. That's totally fine. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, we can disagree. We're not like chunk yogurt, just like Andy said. That's right. Well, chunk yogurt couldn't dress up as an angry buffalo because he already looks like one. He'd be cloning himself. He'd be cloning himself, dude. Oh man, I'm so tired from work. Oh my god. Fucking, I did the 8 to 4 shift, and I gotta go back in for the doubles tomorrow and Sunday. Just tiring. I don't know how long I'll stream for, but I do want to get at least a little bit of gaming in though, and I will do that because I promised you guys I was gonna do that. Oh my god, there's so many topics I talked about in this stream. I'm just gonna go back and link all of it after the stream ends. I'll probably stream till like a little after 8. I'm just fucking beat, guys. I'm just beat from all this working and running around all day for like more than half the day, and just fucking. Safe to say that I get plenty of exercise. Pack of sanctions only going to hurt you more than your opponent. Exactly, dude. That's 100% what it is. These sanctions are only are only helping him. They're literally only helping Putin. They're not doing anything otherwise. All right, let's. Do I even have the? I want to play something, but I'm not so sure if I want to. I don't know. I'm just. I don't know. Those Diner Dash levels are getting kind of hard, and it's. I don't know. I'm just too tired to play that. I'll play something, but I'm just. I don't know. Maybe on like Monday after I rest up from work and stuff. Maybe like Monday evening or Monday, sometime Monday, when I'm not so tired and whatnot. I'll play that, but I think I want to go play Luxor, maybe Luxor Almond Rising or Polar Golf or something like kind of just simple. Just something simple. Not something too big or too whatever. Oh yeah, I've been working on the Pogo Islands as well as quite a bit recently. Pogo Islands is Pogo Islands are really cracking down on shit. See, when the Pogo Islands, when we crack down on crime, we're just strict on crime that should be crimes, which I think is a reasonable position. It is perfectly reasonable to be tough on actual crimes. Because, I mean, prosperous societies are tough on actual crime and stuff like that. Like even the Vanguard agrees on that. Kyle Kalinske agrees on that. A lot of people agree on that. That's a reasonable position to take. You know, I don't think that's illogical to say that rehabilitation is always going to be a thing. Like, no, it's not. There's people that cannot be rehabilitated, ever. I swear to God, I can't with... I don't know what the fuck it is. Every single time I have iced coffee, like, iced coffee boosts my mood for a while. And then it boosts my mood, but then afterwards, it, like, I don't know, there's something about coffee that makes me, like, I'll go from, like, 100 to 0 in, like, a matter of a couple hours. And then later, when it wears off, then I immediately gotta fucking take a shit after. I don't know. So there's got to be something with coffee, because literally almost everybody I talk to, every single time they have coffee or iced coffee, they always say, I got to take a dump after. Silent Rob said the same thing. Rob said that too. He said, I don't like coffee, because he said he likes coffee, but he might as well have coffee on the toilet when he's... I don't like tea. Coffee isn't too bad. I do not like tea. I don't like tea. I don't like the taste of tea. I don't even like iced tea. I don't like the taste of it. It's too strong. Tea fucking tastes like... Tea literally tastes like fucking chemicals. Or something. I don't know. I can't do tea. Am I going to play some Halloween games? I mean, I don't know. I don't really have Halloween games to play. I don't know. Maybe I can check Wild Tangent games for some, but... I do have the Mystery Case Files games, although those are like the hidden search games, and I'm kind of just snooping around trying to look for stuff in the games. So there's not really a lot of action going on, and I don't know if that... I feel like that wouldn't... I mean, I don't know. Would you guys be entertained if I play that? I mean... If you want me to play that, I'll play it. Maybe you should get Steam. They have all the types of games and they're almost... Yeah, but Steam is fucking expensive, dude. Steam I don't know. I hear Steam was kind of expensive. That's kind of why I didn't want to fucking purchase StreamYard, because StreamYard is just fucking way overpriced. There's just so many things that are just overpriced. It's like, why would I pay over $200 when I can literally just stream my YouTube through my iPhone hooked up to my laptop for free? And I literally can just put the camera over this way with my hand playing on the phone and then playing with the other hand. It's easy. So, I mean, I guess, StreamYard has many problems as well. Yeah, and if it has problems and whatnot, it's like, oh, well, then that was fucking $200 and something down the drain. Considering that could be money well spent on bills I have to pay. You know, bills and rent and stuff like that. But I've been working a lot of overtime. But at the same time, I'm not cheap, okay? I'm not cheap. I'm not the type of person that's just going to be like, oh, I'm not going to spend any money on anything. No, because I just spend money on things I have to spend money on. You know, money has to be a need or a want. Is it something that you want or is it something that you need? StreamYard's full of drama. Yeah, I can believe that. Dude, I don't even bother with that shit half the time. I don't know where the wild tangent thing went on my PC though. It's weird. I don't know, that's weird, but whatever. I'll load up something here. So we can pretty much just sit and chat in the chat while I load this up and whatnot. Okay, I don't know why Luxor Almond Rising was loaded on here for some reason. Maybe you should play Humming Dash again. Play Humming Dash. I don't even know what that is, dude. Okay, I guess I started Luxor Almond Rising all the way back on my laptop. Well, because I only have like 3 or 4 stages left on there before I actually beat the entire game. I mean, Wedding Dash, you know, with the humps. I actually beat that game. I mean, there is something here that there is some things here. I just don't know. I know you guys are entertained by anything I do. I know you. One thing I love about you guys is you guys just love seeing me play pretty much anything, which I really appreciate. Because I actually feel like I can just be myself and just play my games, do whatever I do, you know. What about the Ball Egypt game? I forget what it's called. Oh, the Luxor games? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I could play that. But the question is, which one? Because there's more than one. There's more than one, though. That's the thing. There is more than one. Yeah, I was on Twitter yesterday and I have very good news. Trevor Noah is leaving. Okay. Yeah, thank God. I'm getting tired, so my head out. See you later. Alright, man. Have a good one. I'm probably going to stream for a little bit longer, but I'll find something to play. Oh, I guess okay, I think I know what I want to play now. Luxor 2 it is. Meh. Or maybe try to play Luxor 2 or something. Guess we could do that. And just see how... Alright, we'll just see how well it loads here. And I know my hair looks kind of crazy. My hair looks a little crazy. Might stream. I think I'll stream till like 8:15, like 8:15. 8:15 is a good time. 8:15. I have Luxor 2 purchased. Oh, and the good news is, if I play Luxor 2, if I decide to play that, I have it on iWin Games, so I actually don't have to. We don't have to worry about. I bought the game like a long time ago. Or actually, I think my mom bought it for me for my birthday or something, or she bought it on her PayPal account or something, like a long time ago. Alright, I'll just make sure that that works on here. I'm just checking the both of them here, just to make sure. Alright, I'm just checking on here to make sure, just so. Alright, well, if I'm going to do it, I'll be doing it through my, I'd be doing it through my, you say, can Teen Titans go away? Dude, is Teen Titans even still a thing anymore? I'm surprised Teen Titans is even still a thing. I can't even believe Teen Titans is even still around. I mean, is it? I don't know. It's been years since I've heard about Teen Titans. Oh, I guess Luxor 2 is loading. Alright. Alright. That's what we'll play then. Besides, this is my favorite version of it anyway. I go back. Oh, this is actually where I left off on the last one, I think. Yeah, this is where I left off on the last one. Alright, well, at least stage 7 is not. At least stage 7 is not nearly as hard as the other stages and so forth. And I also got my phone hooked up to my PC, so I played this level 68 times. Alright, I'm gonna adjust the volume here. Yeah, I've gone back and I've played this level, I don't even know how many times. I think stage 7 is my favorite because it's like not too hard, but it's also not like too easy either. It's not like so hard that I'm gonna like fucking break something, but it's also not like so easy that it's like, oh god, no, I've gotta. It's like, oh my god, are you kidding me? Like, I could have beat that. No, I like a little bit of a challenge, but so they can destroy each other from entering. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I think this is my favorite stage. I go back and play it quite a bit, actually. Alright, everyone can see it. There's no lag or anything. Damn it, I'm trying to get... I've gotten 100% accuracy quite a bit on some of these levels. Which is like, they'll say perfect at the end of it and whatnot, which is pretty cool. But I have to be like complete game face while I do it. It'd be pretty hard to attempt. Imagine if they did a game called Zack Dash. Dude, that would have to be a mature rated game. That would have to be like a mature rated game. Because I'd be calling everybody fucks and everything. And I'd be like, you fucking cocksucker. I said, wait a minute. I said, you're gonna fucking wait. You hear me? Making the woke angry is funny. I agree. Because every time someone makes Sam Cedar angry, it actually makes me tickled pink. It makes my dick so hard my dick is bound to cut diamonds. God, I could really go for a drink right now. I would go for a drink, but I've got work tomorrow and I don't want to have a hangover, and I also want to give enough time for my whole body to sober up and whatnot. And obviously I will never drink before I have to get behind the wheel of a car. That will never happen because I have an IQ level above 4, okay? As I always say. When people choose to do that type of stuff, you deserve to never drive again. Dude, Sam Cedar's fucking stupid interview was so pathetic. Hang on, I gotta take a sip of my water here. Dude, Sam Cedar's fucking latest was so pathetic. It's literally just like he had fucking Ilhan Omar run the show. It was so pathetic. I despise people who drink and drive. Dude, I do too. Dude, people who drive drunk are fucking scum. Those people destroy themselves and destroy people's lives. No tolerance for that shit. Yeah, I think Luxor 2 is my favorite out of all of the Luxor games. I don't know, it's got... Because the graphics are very, very realistic. It's like, they're like 3D graphics. I just love the Luxor games in general. But, if I had to pick, I would pick that. Hey, Darwin, how are you, man? Yeah, I don't know what it is about coffee. It's funny, like, when I drink Reigns, the only thing that rain makes me do is this. It makes me have to fucking piss like a racehorse. Well, that's because it's a diuretic, but especially when I drink a shit ton of water on top of it, which is what I do daily anyway, especially at work. I'm just like, it's like, oh, half the time I'm like in the bathroom, might as well just bring my fucking office desk and phone into the bathroom because I'm fucking in there half the time anyway. But I don't know, coffee, dude, coffee just immediately makes me have to take a shit. I don't know what the hell it is. There's just something about coffee, dude. I don't know what it is. One more set to go. Yeah, see, this level's not that hard. Dude, fucking like stage 7 used to be really hard for me, but it's like super easy. Well, I mean, I've been playing this game for over a decade, so that probably explains a lot. But no, I highly recommend Luxor 2. Great game. It's available on iWin, so if you got iWin games, I definitely recommend. You don't want to deal with it with ads, brother. You don't want to deal with no fucking ads. None of us want to deal with ads. Dude, who the fuck wants to deal with no ads? I like the effects at the end where it gives me my health and whatnot, which is pretty dope. I also listen to YouTube videos sometimes when I play Luxor too. Like when I'm just sitting here chilling, like on my days off and whatever. I like to do that. Yeah, it'll give me about a 99% accuracy. I want to try to beat this and get 100%, but I guess I'll try. Yeah, I knew it was going to be about 99. Hey, 99% is pretty fucking good. Have I ever played... Wait, what was that again? Have I ever played Red Dead Redemption? Yes. Long time ago. Fun game. That's a pretty fun game. Yeah, it's a pretty fun game. Alright, what's the next one here? I don't know why this game is kind of fucking laggy. Well, I don't care if it's laggy. I mean, at least it works. You know, if the game works and I can actually play it, you know, that's really all that matters. This is why when I'm not using the computer, that's why I always turn it off. Because if you leave the computer on for too long in the background, it gets very slow and sluggish. Steve does that sometimes. I'm just like, babe, turn on. If you're not going to use the computer, turn it off. No, I don't actually. I'm not actually like, no, babe, shut the fucking thing off. I'm not trying to be like that. I'm just like... Steve and I tease each other a lot on a lot of different things. Steve and I always do that. You're addicted to Red Dead Redemption. That's pretty dope. Well, I hear it's a fun game, so I mean, hey. I always shut my computer off. Yeah, I do too. Or in some cases, I just put it on sleep. Yeah, you should never leave the computer on. If you're not going to use it, then just should turn it off. That's how computers get like viruses and shit, so not exactly the greatest idea. Oh, I'm so tired. Okay, Max, see you later. Gotta go now. Okay, man. Yeah, I think I might just play this level and then I'm probably gonna call it a night. Just been tired from fucking just work and everything. And then plus I gotta get to bed early. And plus before I go to bed and whatnot, I like to have time to myself and whatnot. I like how this level's called the Wings of ISIS. Funny, this is when ISIS was going on. I haven't heard that much about fucking ISIS. I mean, what the hell happened? Did they get their asses kicked, or like what's been happening? What the fuck's been? I know that's a weird question. I swear, FBI, I don't mean any harm by when I ask that question. It's just a legitimate question. But yeah, I don't know. Don't hear that much about them. It's like, what the fuck happened? All right, Joey. Well, happy birthday, by the way, bro. Happy birthday to you. And of course, as I'm streaming, I get some notification from Secular Talk. Putin threatens to nuke Satanist West. Yeah, okay. I highly doubt he called the West Satanist, but okay. I mean, we've called Russia way worse. I mean, we literally call, what the fuck? Again, the double standards. Come on, can I get some actual good fucking power-ups here? Fucking take a drink. But yeah, no, dude, it's just, again, it's the fucking double standards. Double standards are just getting really fucking old. I just wish the propaganda imperialist dies. Yeah, dude, you and me both. I almost am tempted to react to that video. I don't know, to kind of see what he said. Because I highly doubt that's what he said. Because I guarantee you that whole fucking thing is going to be filled with a bunch of fucking shit libs. And I don't got fucking time or patience for these fucking idiots. So over it. Oh, he's doing it in a thing with crystal ball. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? Check this out. Alright, I'm gonna just type this out. Hang on just a second. This is gonna be funny. Alright, here's what I wrote. This is my comment. I'm already waiting for the fucking flame war. And then here's some fucking jackass in here calling for fucking, let him try, let's see how much Russian snow we can melt with nuclear fire. Okay, yeah, okay. Have fun with that quote-unquote nuclear fire, which you will not survive, you fucking dipshit. So, okay, if you want nuclear fire, go ahead and do it. What a fucking joke. Yeah, literally. Just fucking wow. These people are so pathetic. It seems like the Nord flag attack may be a false Russian flag. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god. Okay, you know what, motherfuckers? You want to fucking be stupid? Like, are these people fucking serious? I just can't believe how stupid these people are, like, honestly. Like... Oh, so they're calling it a Russian false flag attack? I'm going to say, or better yet, a Western false flag attack. Well, you know what? Putin's saying all this shit, but you know what? We kind of pushed him to this point. I wonder who blew up the pipeline. A dolphin. Look at some of these fucking comments, dude. Yep, this is literally what the dude. I swear to God, secular talk fans have literally turned into literal fucking jokes. This is why I barely watch them. I mean, I like Kyle Kalinske overall, but I can't stand his fucking fan base. His fucking fan base is filled with a bunch of Sam Cedar bots and Young Turds bots that still sit there and kiss their fucking asses. I don't even know where to begin with this. So I gotta say, the sponsorships are just annoying. Dude, the whole thing is fucking annoying. I know they're going to try to hide and censor my comments, so... Oh, well. I know that that's what they're going to do. Dude, I don't got fucking time for this. This is just ridiculous. I literally already feel like I've... Oh, look at that. We've already got 6 replies. I think they're like hiding my comments or something, because you know that's what fucking YouTube's doing. Whatever. I don't care. I don't got time for this nonsense. I don't give a shit. I don't got fucking time for it. I don't care, whatever. You fucking idiots want to go support your stupid little fucking neo-Nazi bullshit and have fun with that. I don't care. I'm so over it. I mean, I'm just too tired to even give a fuck at this point. They're manipulated by the elites. Yeah, they literally are, and that's literally what dude, that's literally what secular talk has turned into nowadays. Alright, I think I'm gonna go play some Boggle Upwards and Hangman or something. That's the other game I like to play. Shit, sorry, I don't know. My hand was in the way of the camera. Sorry about that. Alright, let me just load that up. I'll play that for about 10-15 minutes. And then I am going to call it a night after. I just wanted to see what was in those comments because it's so fucking pathetic at this point that it's hilarious. It's hilarious, but at the same time it's maddening just how stupid these people are. Pretty much a civil war. Yeah, pretty much. It's just but the saddest thing is that it's a fucking civil war. It's a civil war on fucking Russia's frontier. That nobody is going to survive. So now we've got people that used to be against war that are literally calling for fucking nuclear war. Dude, we're living in surreal times, I swear to God. I'm just lost for words as to how stupid these people are at this fucking point. I don't even know where to begin. I don't even know where to begin, dude, because where would I begin with it? Huh? And dude, Putin's not gonna do shit, okay? The only reason he's actually saying this shit is because the US and NATO are just fucking provoking him. And literally just need to back the fuck off. Can I spell elite? Because I already know what a fucking elite is like. And it pretty much goes above and beyond the Civil War as to what these motherfuckers want. Alright, what other words can I play on here? Because I don't even know. How, Cal? Tret. I didn't even know tret was a word. I'm surprised. I didn't even think that was even a word. I don't even know what it means. Well, MPH is an abbreviation, so yeah. Is co a word? A word? Oh, echo. Echo, echo, echo. Sometimes I'm just guessing as to what I can spell. I can't spell chopped that way. Seriously? Or chop or whatever. Getter is a word? Okay. I don't know, I'm trying to think of what other words I can spell here. I'm trying to think. I don't even know. And I'm like fucking half asleep as I'm playing this game at the same time. Alright, let's move over to upwards. Like playing that one. Like the music in it. It's groovy, but kind of eerie at the same time. I don't know. But yeah, even my dad was saying the other day about how DeSantis is a fucking scumbag and whatnot, and also saying about how, he was also saying too about how, Trump's also a fucking idiot for having classified info with him. Dude, he is. These people are like their fucking own worst enemy. They're no different than the far left. Dude, they're all just like each other, seriously. So over it. Oh, look what's a word. That's a word. Ah, of course, you fucking destroyed my plan, you fuck. You destroyed my plan. Like, what the hell? Yeah, I have a short attention span. I have a pretty short attention span. I'm also not a big phone talker either. I'm more of a texter guy. Okay, I didn't mean to pass, but okay. I don't know, the older I get, the less I like talking on the phone. I literally just prefer text. I mean, I'll occasionally talk on the phone with my friends and with Ryan and whatnot. Occasionally Ryan and I'll do phone talk, but most of the time with my friends I text, and then half the time when I'm home and I'm just chilling at home, I just don't want to talk to anyone. I'm fine with texting and just texting with people, but I don't know. The older I get, the more I just don't really want to deal with phone conversations, especially not for long periods of time. It's just not my thing. I mean, if it's your thing, then okay then, but it's not for me. This is the way it is. But I do wish everybody a great weekend, and I hope everybody's weekend goes well as also. Okay, I guess that's not a word, but okay. Yeah, after this game, I think I'm going to call it a night. Gal. A-E as in A-N-A. God, now some of these, they give me fucking horse shit letters. Horse shit, I meant horse shit. In New England, we say hoss. God, I got like nowhere to put this. God, I got nowhere to put any of these letters. Okay, I guess I can't stack anymore. Wait, or can I? Nope, I guess not. Nope, guess I can't stack up there either. Nope, can't do that either. Do, re, fi, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Nope, guess that's not a word either. Okay, I don't know what else to put up there anyway. I got nowhere to put these fucking letters. I got nothing to put. Oh, looks like I won. right, homies, I am going to call it a night. But this has been a great stream. And it was a lot of fun. Thank you to everybody who stopped by tonight. I really appreciate it. Shout out to all of my fans, my best friend on here. Great friends to this channel. Happy birthday to Joey the Kangaroo. Shout out to my best friend on here, Howling Wolf 94. Shout out to all of my fans, friends, and subscribers, including any new fans and subs that subscribe to here. I really appreciate it, and I appreciate all you guys' support. I really appreciate it. But anyway, I'm going to hop off for now, but I've got my double shifts tomorrow and Sunday, so I'm going to be working tomorrow and Sunday like usual and all that stuff. So I will catch you guys on Monday or some point next week. Hope you guys have a great weekend. Be safe, be well, and I'll see you all again next time with more videos, streams, and other stuff in the works. Stay tuned for more. This is Zach, the Celtics guy, saying thank you for watching, thank you for coming to my stream, and I will catch you all next time. With more coming up next week. Stay tuned for more then, and I'll see you all again next time. All right, bye for now. Take care. You all have yourselves a great night and a great weekend. See you all later. Peace out, everybody. Good night.